Live at Lunch is produced by KRFC 88.9 FM in the Ginger and Baker Studio in Fort Collins, Colorado, and supported by the Music District, a music-centric gathering place to cultivate talents, support professional development, and encourage connections. Welcome to Live at Lunch here on KRFC 88.9 FM, streaming live at krfcfm.org. I'm your host today, David V., and today's musical guests are Sweet Virginia and Alex Teller.
Me in Alberta, been through thick and thin. From the coast of California all the way to Michigan. She's the one, the only one who stays right by my side. She's the one who never runs, she's always ready to ride. Alberta, she's my highway queen, wears an apron full of gold. Prettiest thing I'd ever seen when her hair hangs down low. Gave me shelter from the storm when those chilly winds did blow. Always kept me warm and out of the snow. She held me in her arms when I had nowhere to go. She's never done no harm since the day I said hello. Alberta, she's my highway queen, wears an apron full of gold. Prettiest thing I'd ever seen when her hair hangs down low. We sang Hickory Wind on those Blue Ridge mountain tops. Been around and you know we'll never stop. I got white line fever whenever she's around. You know I'll never leave her in that fever. It won't ever come down. Alberta, she's my highway queen, wears an apron full of gold. Prettiest thing I'd ever seen when her hair hangs down low. Alberta, she's my highway queen, wears an apron full of gold. Prettiest thing I'd ever seen when her hair hangs down low. This next one's called Biscuit Bacon Mama. I woke up this morning with Another hole in my belt, and nobody there to ask how I felt. With an ache in my belly and no food on my plate, it ain't hard to tell, honey, I'm losing weight. All I need is a biscuit, bacon mama, one who keeps me full all the time. All I need is a biscuit, bacon, baby, and I'll be good, yeah, I'll be fine. And I've been riding these highways for too damn long. It never feels right, it never feels wrong. Like an old pair of Levi's, I'm loose at the seams, running on empty. I'm faded as these blue jeans. All I need is a biscuit, bacon mama, you know, one who keeps me full all the time. All I need is a biscuit, bacon, baby, and I'll be good, I'll be fine. All I need is a biscuit, bacon mama, you know, one who keeps me full all the time. All I need is a biscuit, bacon, baby, and I'll be good, I'll be fine. Yes, I'll be good, and I'll be fine.
Alex Teller and Sweet Virginia here on KRFC's Live at Lunch. I'll start out with you today, Alex. You're from Michigan, right?
Yes,
originally. Not really a hotbed for traditional music, and just kind of curious what got you into that particular sound.
Yeah, it's a hard. I guess I would say Jerry Garcia is probably the best way to start. Yeah. I was a big fan of the Grateful Dead, and I loved that stuff for a long time. I kind of just stumbled upon that on my own, and then I started looking back. I was like, where did they get all that influence from? And found Ernest Tubb and all these old country songs. And
I noticed you mentioned Hickory Wind in your lyrics.
Hickory Wind.
Graham Parsons.
And Graham Parsons is one of my favorites. Yeah.
Yeah, obviously. I'm a Stones fan, and I like that Graham Parsons connection.
Oh, yeah.
too.
I love the Flying Burrito Brothers and that cosmic country kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I really enjoy.
So when did you start playing?
When I was 13.
What got you in? Did you have a mentor or family or
No.
school?
So I experienced the first ever major death in my life. My grandpa passed away, and that really hit me. He lived with me up until he passed, and so we were buddies. And I think I just was really heartbroken and just emotional.
Did he have a guitar that you inherited?
Yeah, he did. And I heard that he played guitar, and later found out my mom said it wasn't very good. I don't know if that's just her opinion or if he just wasn't very good. But I asked where it was. And so it was in an old closet somewhere in the house. And it wasn't a very great guitar. It was an old Alvarez acoustic guitar. And pretty sure all the frets were rusted. It was like aluminum. It was very old. It was really poorly made.
Japanese made.
It was very poorly made. But I learned how to play it, and I just played by ear. So
amazing.
Yeah. So I haven't had any like mentors, I would say, other than just friends. So yeah.
And have you always done your solo duo thing, or were you in bands originally?
I played in a band in high school. I guess I sang in a band, I should say. Mm-hmm. We were singing like Red Hot Chili Peppers. That was what I was really into.
And that's what you grew up listening to?
That's what I grew up listening to, the stuff like that. Yeah. And I wanted to play guitar, but they already had 2 guitar players. So I was like, I guess I'll learn how to sing, and and start singing stuff like that.
So when did the Dead come into the picture?
I watched a Woodstock documentary, 69 Woodstock, which the Dead didn't even play because I'm pretty sure it like rained or something happened with their gear. But I really was moved by that, and then found some playlist or something online that was like Woodstock 69, and I was like, whoa, what is this Grateful Dead stuff? And then just went down the rabbit hole from there.
Well, that's great. Well, Biscuit Bacon Mama was interesting there. Are you into home cooking there?
Yeah, I love cooking. Yeah.
You're on My Mind is coming up, and Virginia's going to sing this one here. And
oh yeah, you're going to ask me something about it.
Yeah, I was going to say, is this is one of your newer tunes?
Yeah. So I was just in the studio with AJ Fullerton,
Mm-hmm.
and we cut a few singles, and this is one that we're hoping to get out there. Hopefully this spring.
Any idea what the name of the new album's going to be?
No. Well, we don't even know if we're going to do an album. We might just release a few singles, and then at some point maybe re-record them and put them on an album. But we just wanted to get something out quick because we're feeling antsy.
Still going to be on Get Your Records?
Yeah, should be on Get Your Records with AJ Fullerton. Same band as on the first album, too. So.
Leaving Again.
Mm-hmm, Leaving Again.
All right. Well, let's hear You're on My Mind.
All righty. You ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I wake up in the morning drinking coffee alone. I eat my supper for one. I'm brushing my teeth without you by my side. I'm lonesome as can be, 'cause you're not here with me. You're on my mind most of the time. I wish I could get you out of my head, but what would I do if I didn't think of you? I'd probably still be blue. I've hung every painting that you gave to me. Our Polaroid is on my fridge. That puzzle isn't finished, 'cause you are long gone. I'm hoping that one day that you'll come home. You're in my dreams every night, it seems. You kiss me and tell me all is well. But what I wouldn't give to stay there forever, if in my dreams I could live. All those moments we spent together, they'll stay in my heart forever. You're on my mind most of the time. I wish I could get you out of my head, but what would I do if I didn't think of you? I'd probably still be blue. I'd probably still be blue.
Sweet Virginia and Alex Teller here on KRFC's Live at Lunch. Well, Virginia, I get a little bit of Emmylou Harris in your vocal style. Is she one of your influences, or are you?
No, she's never really been. I think just as I've, throughout the years, sung different ways, and Brandi Carlile's always been a really big influence, but it just, I think as I've found my voice, it happens to be in the vein of Emmylou. Yeah, I didn't get that much until like the last couple of years. More people have been telling me, and so
yeah, it's just
compliment of the century.
Yeah. What do you listen to growing up and today?
Let's see. I mean, growing up, I'm in my mom's car. We had a Whitney Houston cassette tape that I listened to over and over and over again. And I was a really big Billy Joel fan, George Michael. But my mom we didn't listen to much Elvis, but it was like you were either an Elvis or a Beatles person. So I grew up on the Beatles. And then my dad, when I was in his truck, it was more like Johnny Cash, Marty Robbins that we were listening to. So yeah, I definitely have those influences.
Now, your family is down in Alabama. Is that where you're from originally?
Yeah, originally from Auburn, Alabama, born and raised, and then moved out here March of 2007. So I've been out here for almost 16 years.
Now, what brought you from Alabama to Colorado?
I'd come out one other time, and where I'm from is a great place, but it's a great place to be from, and I just wanted to get out, and if you don't leave within a certain window, you won't leave. So yeah, I just knew. And I was into rock climbing at the time and thought, well, it'd be a good place to come out. And
don't do that anymore, huh?
Not so much, not a lot, but I mean, I can't compete very well, but it's fun. It's good stress relief.
How did you two meet?
Let me tell a story.
Right.
Okay, here we go. No, I went to the swing station in LaPorte to see one of my friends, David Miner, play his last show living here in Colorado. And I walked in the door, and this guy is on stage playing solo, and I was stopped dead in my tracks. And I was like, holy moly, I have to talk to this guy. So as soon as he finished, he was in the middle of a conversation with someone, and I just was like, excuse me, I need to talk. I was like, I don't mean to interrupt, but I am interrupting. Your voice, your guitar, killer. And so then we kind of struck up a conversation. He was traveling through, and I was like, hey, if you have time, come by the house. We'll see if we can work on it. I was like, I can sing harmony with this guy. That's one of my favorites. I actually prefer doing that over
singing harmony
lead.
over the lead.
So yeah, he came over and for just a couple hours, and it just was like, I don't know, magic.
Magic, good word.
So then I just sang backup on his record that came out too.
So Alex, you're living here in Colorado now?
No, I am nomadic currently.
What's that mean?
So I'm on a tour indefinitely. I do not have a home.
Oh.
And I'm just kind of following where the weather is warm and where I have places to stay.
Wherever there's an open sofa?
Yeah, or couch. Or I've got a bed set up in my pickup truck, and I kind of live out of that part-time. But
yeah. How long have you been here in Colorado?
Just a week.
Yeah, not long.
Even. Yeah.
Let's try to get him to stay here.
It's a little cold.
Yeah.
But my next stop is Texas.
Not that Michigan's any warmer.
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking about Texas though.
Oh.
That's where I'm headed next. So I've got a month and a half there gigging and camping and seeing if it's the right place. So.
Yeah. Understandable.
Most of my favorite songwriters are from Texas anyway. So
who are your favorite songwriters right now?
Townes Van Zandt. I'd say Guy Clark. I love Willie Nelson.
Sure.
I mean, Graham Parsons up there. I wouldn't say songwriting as much, but yeah. And I love like Blaze Foley and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Hank Williams.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see here. Next up is Montana Man, sung by Alex. Is that off one of your albums?
No, this is a unreleased track. Although I did just record a little video back in Michigan with a pedal steel guitar player. I don't know when that'll be released, but
all right.
But yeah, so this is the first time some people will be hearing this one.
Well, speaking of albums, we'll give you a little shout out here. You've got a brand new 4-song EP, just self-titled.
Yep.
And that came out January 1st.
Yes.
Biscuit Bacon Mama was a single, but you also had a 3-song live at Downtown Studio, where you did a version of that. So you did a studio version and then released a live version. And live at WYCE Radio. Where's that at?
Oh, that's in Grand Rapids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's something similar to this, but without video. And yeah, you can find that one online.
3-song EP. And then I think your first one was live at VFW.
Oh, it's just
5 songs.
That was just if you even want to call it a record, it's just me putting out some songs. I sat in one time with a country band out of VFW, and they were good enough to just learn my songs on the spot, and so I had fun, and I happened to walk away with a recording of it. So
all right, okay. Well, let's hear Montana Man.
All right, let's do it. There's a man out in Montana, I don't know his name. When his heart is breaking, you know I'll be the one to blame. 'Cause I'm falling for his woman, I'd like to make her mine, but I'll do it with my honesty, 'cause I ain't the fighting kind. Oh, Montana man, I'd shake your hand if I could stand just an inch or two closer to you. But we're so far apart. Maybe we can talk this through, but all I can do is sing out to you. Warning of a broken heart. Just sing out a warning of a broken heart. There's a gal in Colorado, Lord knows she makes me smile. She's already taken, so Lord knows I'll be waiting a while. Maybe if you stick around, she'll leave you someday, my friend. I'll be waiting patiently while her heart's on the mend. Oh, Montana man, I'd shake your hand if I could stand just an inch or two closer to you. We're so far apart. Maybe we can talk this through, but all I can do is sing out to you. Warning of a broken heart. Just sing out a warning of a broken heart. Oh, Montana man, I'd shake your hand if I could stand just an inch or two closer to you. We're so far apart. Maybe we can talk this through, but all I can do is sing out a warning of a broken heart. Just sing out a warning of a broken heart.
Very nice. My turn? Ready? 2, 1, 2, 3. holes in my soul. Yeah, I walked down the road, wandering through the desert, ready to meet my maker. Yeah, I walked down the road. Then I saw you way out there. Yes, I saw you, this I swear. I saw you way out there. Yes, I saw you, this I swear. I wandered in the desert, praying for my soul. Yeah, I prayed for my soul. I walked down the road, praying for my sins. Yeah, I prayed for my sins. Then I saw you way out there, with your arms outstretched and your hair was flowing in the air. Yes, I saw you, this I swear. When I got to you, no more holes in my shoes. When I got to you, no more pain and no more thirst. Since I left my home on earth, since I got to you, since I got to you.
Sweet Virginia and Alex Teller here on KRFC's Live at Lunch. You guys have some shows coming up. You're touring together and separately at the same time here. The next show coming up, I think, is January 27th at Purpose Brewing here in Fort Collins.
Yeah, I'm playing solo there, yeah.
Okay. And then the 28th, you're at the Swing Station in LaPorte, where you met.
Yeah, we're together.
And then the 29th of January, the Roughed Up Duck Saloon
you got it.
in Laramie, Wyoming. February 3rd, you're at Patrick's Irish Pub in Greeley, Colorado. And then February 5th, Globe Hall in Denver. Is that together?
Yeah, we're playing that together. That's going to be a real fun show.
Yeah, that should be a great show. Yeah. Wonderful.
Yeah, looking forward
Do
to
you guys do all your own booking, or do you use an agency?
I do all my own booking, so, yeah.
That's good. It all goes to you.
Yeah.
No, I just wait. I'm like, yeah, I'll play
Just
that
send
show.
me the list, and I'll be there, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
All right. So, Virginia, you collaborate a lot with A.J. Fullerton, who's got his own record label,
Yeah.
Get Your Records.
Yeah.
And how did you and A.J. meet originally?
You know, I saw AJ just randomly through the months when he first was playing in Fort Collins. A client of mine was like, "Hey, you got to." When I officially met him, a client of mine was like, "Hey, you got to go see this kid play at the Forge. He's a great blues player." And as it usually goes, when I met him, I was like, "Oh, okay, he's a blues player. I mean, adorable.
He's got a wonderful presence.
Adorable, right?
Yeah.
Never in a million years would I have expected that voice. I was blown away. And so then, I don't remember what that year that was, but then years roll around, and then 2020 hits, and he just asked me, if I had ever made a record, and no. And he asked if I wanted to, because he wasn't going anywhere, and neither was I. So yeah, so then we started working on a record, and
It became Leaving Again.
Leaving Again, yeah.
Which was one of our top 10 most spun albums here at KRFC last year. Yeah.
I'm so appreciative.
Oh, that's right. Good music needs to be heard.
Yeah, thank you.
So, have you guys, I'll ask you both the same question at the same time, played any interesting places that you'd like to bring up? Any festivals or stages or places that were memorable?
I don't know if I'd say I haven't played many festivals or anything like that, but I just did a really nice show right before I left Michigan in Lansing. It's pretty much the place to play in Lansing. It's a spot called the Robin Theater. And it's a beautiful listening room, and I really enjoyed playing there. That was a sold-out show, and that was really great. And then there's a spot in Grand Rapids, Michigan called the Midtown that I had a chance to open for a gal named Rachel Davis, and she's incredible. She was with her husband and bass player, Dom Davis, who's Jack White's bass player. So that was pretty special to kind of share the stage with them. And we got to sing a Hank Williams song together.
How
about you?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like they're all memorable to a degree. I mean, how about memorable in a different way?
To you?
I mean, well, we played the Greeley Stampede, but it was high winds. Like we got on. It's like as soon as we got on stage, the wind was. And the first thing I think is, oh my God, my hair, like
straight up in the air,
like blowing everywhere. And then it starts raining sideways, and we're in the middle of a song, and bass player's like, my stuff's getting wet. Oh my gosh! And then it starts lightning, and we'd played.
That's time to quit the show.
2 songs or something, and. It's like the swimming pool. You have to wait. It's a 30-minute wait, and we didn't have long of a set, so we were like, okay, well, I guess we're gonna play 2 songs, be done, and go get some tacos.
It's been nice playing for you.
Yeah, that was memorable.
All right. Do you guys have any hobbies outside of music?
No, I don't do anything interesting.
No?
No.
Not at all? Don't collect?
I like foraging when I can.
Like
foraging
mushrooms?
for mushrooms and plants and fruits. And you asked if I
could. Is there a lot of chance to do that in Michigan forests and things?
Yeah, there's a lot in Michigan. And I've spent a lot of time farming. And
what do you grow?
I don't grow anymore, but I was just working with diversified vegetables, organic farming, working with livestock and stuff like that too. And yeah, from there, I just really love food. So I would say getting out in nature, like hiking and foraging and camping, that's what I like to do.
Oh, for me?
You already told me that you like to eat the food. You only prepare it for yourself.
Yeah. I love eating. Eating is one of my favorite things to do. I like to make money so I can be a foodie. No, right now I'm in this phase of life where I feel like I'm like collecting animals.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a good hobby.
Cats, dogs.
So I've got a dog, and then my daughter and I just got 2 kittens, but then we've got 3 goats.
Are you on a farm?
I am in unincorporated Larimer County in Loveland. I'm on a half acre and 14 chickens.
All right.
It's a lot of work, but I love it.
Pseudo small farm.
Pseudo small, yeah. I mean,
little homestead.
You can come get your eggs because they are.
Ooh, they are pricey these days, aren't they? That's a good thing to be having. Yeah. All right. Well, let's see. Broke Nose Jack is coming up here next, and Alec, you're going to sing that. What album's that from?
That just came out, so that's on the self-titled album. This is a tune I wrote about the murder of Wild Bill Hickok. So it's kind of a historic tune.
Aces and Eights.
Aces and Eights, you got it. Yep. But this is kind of the other side of the story. This is about the guy that actually did the deed. Broke Nose Jack.
Broke Nose Jack nosed Jack shot a man behind his back. He was holding eights and aces painted black. Redwood, South Dakota, the home of the Lakota, a town without a law in all the land, where the only jurisdiction or form of conviction was the world and the draw of a hand. Broke-nosed Jack, broke-nosed Jack shot a man behind his back. He was holding eights and aces painted black. Rambler and a boozer, gambler but a loser, the crooked coward by the name of Call took a Colt 45 as sharp as a knife, and he stole that old soldier's life. Broke-nosed Jack, broke-nosed Jack shot a man behind his back. He was holding eights and aces painted black. He was holding eights and aces painted black. Now he's folding eights and aces painted black.
Now we're going to hear one from Virginia, Sweet Virginia. And let me ask you this. How'd you arrive at that name? I know you're Virginia, but how'd the Sweet come apart?
Sweet Virginia. You know, the Rolling Stones.
What a
That's pretty
excellent
much it.
song that is.
You know, I would love it if every time I played a show, I walked out. You know, that was the last song playing before I got on stage. But, you know, I went through a few different names and then just came back to Sweet Virginia.
Do you ever perform it or play it?
Yeah, we did at the album release show, but I actually had Eric Lundy up on stage to facilitate it because he's so grandiose, and it was so fun. We had everybody sing along. It was so fun.
Great artist. Well, you're going to play the title song from your debut release, Leaving Again. Why don't you tell us a little bit about Leaving Again?
Yeah, I wrote that song. I'd actually been listening to a lot of Shaky Graves at the time. But I wrote it. I'd been in a long-term relationship, and, you know, that's where a lot of great songs come from. And I didn't, you know, you listen to the lyrics and you think it's actually about leaving, but I wrote it from the perspective of not that I wasn't actually leaving, but that I'd left like 1,000 times in my heart, but I always came back, leaving again and again. And when I was working on it, AJ and I were getting ready to send out a demo to the band, and we'd recorded everything else for the band. And then I was like, hey, I just wrote this. I've been working on this song. What do you think? So, and I hadn't quite finished it. So I played it for him, and he was like, oh, we got to finish that song right now. So I think we finished it in like 5-10 minutes. And it ended up being like one of my favorites on the record.
Same here with the station, one of our favorites. Okay, Sweet Virginia here on KRFC's Live at Lunch.
You promised you love me forever, but I don't believe that it's true. You say that you hold me in your heart, but there's only room for you. You say that you want me to hold you, then why won't you let me in? I'm tired of this darkness that's over me. I'm leaving again.
So that was Leaving Again by Sweet Virginia here on KRFC 88.9 FM's Live at Lunch. I'd like to thank today's production team, Andy Howes and Colton Boening on the audio, and Chris Winslow, Eric Delano, and Jeremy Smith on the video. Great job as always, guys. Thank you. And I want to get back into a little bit about, fans, people who enjoy your music. What's some of the best places for people to go to get information about upcoming shows, how to obtain your music, things like that?
I would say for my music on my end, Instagram is probably the best place to go find out where I'm going to be and when I'm going to be.
AlexTellerer.
Yep. So Alex Teller Music.
Okay.
That's on Instagram, and Teller's like storyteller.
Okay.
Some people hear tiller like farming, but no, Alex Teller Music at Instagram. You can find me on Facebook too. I use that, and then Bandcamp is another good place to support my music, listen to my music. You can, that's the best place to do it, I would say. Mm-hmm.
And how about you, Virginia?
Instagram, I'm really not the best at social media, and I loathe it to a degree. But Sweet Virginia Music on Instagram is where I typically will post where I'm playing. I do have a website, but like if you wanted to order the album or something, you could go to sweetvirginiamusic.com, or you can go to Get Your Records. We have CDs, but I'm working on
vinyl.
Yeah, working on pressing some vinyl. So hopefully I'll have that.
The manufacturing process is very slow, as all musicians know right now,
and expensive.
I think they're all being pressed in the Czech Republic or something.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. So yeah.
Well, all right. So you guys are going to lead us out today with "End of the Rainbow," sung by Sweet Virginia, and then "Pick Up the Pieces" by Alex. Mm-hmm. Is there anything you guys would like to talk about that maybe we didn't touch base on today?
I don't know. I guess I would just say keep your ears open because I hope to keep singing with Virginia for a long time. And we'll be working on stuff. So keep your ears open.
Yeah.
And January 27th at the Purpose Brewing here in Fort Collins, Colorado.
Yeah.
January 28th at the Swing Station in LaPorte. And January 29th at, I'm going to have to look at it again, the Roughed Up Duck Saloon.
Yep.
I'll get it, in Laramie, Wyoming.
Yeah, and if y'all don't know of that place, you should get to know it. It's a gem.
That's
And-
not that far away.
And the Globe Hall.
And
February.
Globe Hall is going to be February 5th in Denver. And before that, February 3rd at Patrick's Irish Pub in Greeley. All right. Well, thanks for coming in today, guys.
Yeah, thanks for having
thank
us.
you so
And,
much.
fun.
Let's hear End of the Rainbow and pick up the pieces.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Are we the end of the rainbow? Is this what love is? To love and keep each other company. Are we the end of the rainbow? I'm sure we will see. If we're the end of the rainbow, fine with me. I was lost, wandering through. You were lost and wandering too. Then you found me, and so I was blue, and I could see the colors in you. Is this the end of our rainbow? Is this how love ends? To treat each other like we never were friends. If it's the end of the rainbow, I guess we will see. If it's the end of our rainbow, let me be. I was lost, wandering through. You were lost and wandering too. Then you found me, and so I was blue, and I could see the colors in you. We're at the end of our rainbow, our colors all spent. The years and the days, not sure where they went. Looking back on our rainbow, this journey of we. At the end of your rainbow, that's where I'll be. I was lost, wandering through. You were lost and wandering too. Then you found me, and so I was blue, and I could see the colors in you. Your colors were blue, all colors of blue. I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you.
Like a heavy rain, I poured myself into you. Time and time again, now I'm feeling blue. I filled your heart until road, watched it tear apart. Oh, how it overflowed. I've been trying to pick up the pieces, but I've been crying, so I can't even see them. Like an ocean storm, I came crashing down and held you in my arms, but my love made you drown. And I held you back like a river strong, took you off the track you belong. Now I'm trying to pick up the pieces, but I've been crying, so I can't even see them. I've been trying to pick up the pieces, but I've been crying, so I can't even see them. Yes, I've been crying, so I can't even see them. And I'm still crying, so I can't even see them.
Thank you for listening to Live at Lunch, and thank you to the Music District here in the heart of Fort Collins, Colorado. Live at Lunch is produced by KRFC 88.9 FM in the Ginger and Baker studio. If you'd like to appear on Live at Lunch, email our music director, David Vacek, at david@krfcfm.org.